Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Waking Up Crypto. This is our second episode of our new daily series. We're going to be bringing morning crypto content to you each and every day, Monday through Friday, and occasionally on the weekends. On this show, we wake up extra early because crypto never sleeps. Today, we're going to look at the market. We're going to see who's up, who's down, biggest gainers, biggest losers, and we're also going to go over some of the biggest crypto news headlines of the morning. But before we do, guys, if it's your first time here, I'd kindly ask you to subscribe because we're trying to grow the community just as fast as crypto itself is growing. I want to catch you on the next video, so hit the bell. That way you'll be notified each and every time a video is released on this channel. And if you like what you see, tap the thumbs up. All right, let's take a look at what's going on today in the markets. You know, guys, I thought it was going to be very hard to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get these morning crypto videos done before I get into work. But I gotta say, I'm actually really enjoying it. I got my light jazz on in the background. I've got some coffee in my mug, and I'm checking out all these green action. Cool. The Bitcoin is hanging at 46,000, very near all-time highs. Remember, guys, Elon Musk recently, when he announced that Tesla had purchased 1.5 billion in Bitcoin, as well as would be taking payments on Tesla cars with Bitcoin, it just shook the crypto universe. So Bitcoin had its big breakout. Previous all-time highs from 2017 was around 19, 20,000, and it zoomed past that early on in the year and got to about 40,000 where it hit some major resistance and went back down all the way to as low as 29, I believe, at times, but generally hanging around 30K. And then Elon makes his huge announcement and boom, back above 40, 46, up 1.7% over the last hour, about even on the day, down 0.8%. So if you ask me, guys, 50,000 is right around the corner. And as we all know, when Bitcoin passes resistance, nobody knows where it stops. This baby keeps pumping. Many crypto analysts are predicting 200,000, 150,000, some as high as 300,000 during this bull cycle. So guys, one of the reasons we follow crypto daily is because traditionally it has gone in cycles. In other words, like every 4 years, there's a major bull cycle where the pumps are incredible, and we are absolutely seeing that now in these market conditions. But the major correction happens. And the bull run seems to take it seems to take a long time, 6 months to a year. We're in this crazy bull cycle and it reaches euphoria mode. And right now, if you're buying a coin in the top 100, you're making money. You're throwing a dart right now and you're making money. So I love it. I love these market conditions, but it makes me feel like euphoria phase is coming. Time goes by so quickly, guys, and this stuff all started pumping at the end of last year. We're already 4 or 5 months into this major bull cycle. So what I'm getting at is that at some point, this bull cycle is going to end. And a lot of people I follow are very big on taking profits on the way up and then a little bit on the way down, because you don't want to sell too early, but you also don't want to sell too late. And nobody, guys, knows where the top is. The best crypto analysts in the world, they do not know where the top is. Now, a lot of people think, oh, well, history is not going to repeat itself because we're finally reaching mass adoption. We've got Tesla, MasterCard, Visa, all these major institutions buying crypto. This time it's different. And you know what? Nobody can say that isn't true. Nobody can predict the future. Have we reached mass adoption where we're just going to continue growth and crazy growth for the next few years because it is really taken off and institutions and people they're not going back? Maybe, guys, but I think that the history, the cycles will still repeat itself. Maybe the bear market won't be as vicious this time. Maybe not. But I would say that even if mass adoption is closer, we still have to be very weary and aware of the potential for a major bear market correction, and then potentially, based on history, another 3 years of bear market. So imagine You bought these coins, Bitcoin or whatever altcoin you wanted to buy, and it does a 10 or 15x. You know, you put in 10,000 and now you have 150,000. In these bear markets, these coins can easily lose 90% of their value, consolidate, begin trading sideways before the next bull cycle, especially with altcoins, guys. So if you don't want to take profits, you have to ask yourself, do I love this asset enough to hang on to it after I've lost 90% of its value in this bear market? For some people, they can. There are people that bought in 2017 at those old all-time highs and just stuck with it, never sold. Well, guess what, guys? Those guys never lost any money. Those guys are in the green now. There's an old adage in investing that you only lose when you sell. So even if you do miss profits, you don't have to sell for a loss in bear market because bull market will be coming back. However, if you're in a low cap altcoin, those are inherently risky. One of the reasons why they have the potential to pump so high, it's because their market cap is low, and just by a little bit of liquidity going into them, the price can seriously pump, okay? But you really have to analyze the coin and the fundamentals. During the bull market, pumpamentals are more important than fundamentals. In other words, a coin can go 10, 15x without really having a defined or finished use case, okay? But during bear market, that's when the fundamentals really take hold. And is that coin of yours going to last that bear market cycle, survive, and be there to launch at that next bull market? That's the question you have to ask yourself if you're not looking to take profits at some point in this bull market. And if you insist on hanging on to coins outside of the top 5, top 10, you need to really, really be a member of that community, see what they have going on, and ask yourself truly, is this a coin that's going to be in society for the next 15 years? And if it is, guys, you can hang on to it and it will recover from whatever bear market's coming. But the only reason I say that is I know there's a lot of new people to the crypto space and you want to FOMO in. Remember, guys, in 2017, there was news articles coming out that people were doing second mortgage buying Bitcoin. People were maxing out their credit card loans for cash to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, and then boom, it went under. Well, guess what, guys? If they didn't sell, they're doing okay now. But most of them probably pooped in their pants. They didn't have the big boy pants on, and they sold for major losses, guys. And now they're wondering, and now they're telling themselves, oh no, I had my house almost paid off. Now I've got second mortgage and no Bitcoin. So guys, the reason I'm saying this stuff is because I want this community to be aware. This is not going to last forever. All right. But it's lasting now and it isn't over. And we still have some time. Don't get me wrong. And we're going to fill our bags to the absolute max. We're also not going to be caught off guard when the bear market hits. And I want the people in this community to do well. So, all right, guys, I really went off on a tangent there. So let's keep going down the board. Ethereum hanging in at 1778. So it's trying to get past 1800. Cardano continues to smash. Now it's in the 90-cent range. It was just 80 cents for the first time. Now 90 cents, almost 91. So it looks like Cardano might be hitting $1 or more soon. So, wow. A year ago, if you'd have said $1 Cardano, it's like, really? Well, maybe. Now, is it going to be 10? Is it going to be 15? Wow. It could. Polkadot, 2% in the last 24 hours. XRP, 51 cents. It's doing well over the last 7 days, up 31%. Litecoin, 187, up 20% in the last 7 days. Chainlink, $27. Chainlink, to me, guys, looks like a coin you might want to buy. It's a super, super important coin. Data, Oracle coins, almost every crypto project currency uses Chainlink. So it's up 10% over the last 7 days, but it had been at major resistance at around 25. Now it broke that, okay? So once it breaks that stubborn resistance, that's when a coin like Chainlink can hop up to $50 relatively easily. A lot of analysts I respect think that $1,000 Chainlink is possible in this bull cycle. So if you do the math on that, that's like a 40x from where it's at today. Dogecoin, it has kind of relaxed on its pumping a little bit, but it hasn't had that crash that we're accustomed to. It's actually hanging tough at 7.3 cents, which means if it can keep this level and consolidate, it means that the next pump could send it, well over 10 cents or higher, because when Doge pumps, it pumps. We all know that. But its market cap is getting big at 9.3 billion. So how big can Doge get? We'll see. That's the power of hype and pumpamentals in a bear market. Aave, the big DeFi coin, up 70% over the last 7 days, getting up to $537. Uniswap, up only 5.7%, down 4% on the day, one of the few down projects at $20. Uniswap is incredibly important, guys. It is the most well-known decentralized exchange in the world. It is where all the big liquidity is, massive volume, but there are many DEX competitors that are coming to the fore because they are offering lower gas. So the Ethereum gas fees, they're really getting high, and it's allowing other projects to have an opportunity to offer low-cost alternatives to Ethereum and Uniswap. Speaking of which, Avalanche here. So Avalanche is up 240% over the last 7 days. I hadn't really heard that much about them, but I looked into them because of this massive price action. They have a DEX on their blockchain called Pancake Swap. So that's another swap that's actually gaining momentum. It's one of the reasons why the price is up, but you can do a lot of swapping there for lower gas fees. But guys, if you really want zero gas, go over to the Conflux network and use Moonswap. We do cover those guys a lot, and if you look, the Moonswap token, which is on the Conflux network, and it is the native token of the decentralized Moonswap exchange over there, it is, last 30 days, this coin has actually almost 2x. And for a coin that you can farm and yield, when those coins start appreciating and you're earning yield as it appreciates, those are some pretty incredible opportunities, guys. So watch out for that Moonswap, and that's on the Conflux network. I think the best layer 2 stuff in the world is happening on the Conflux network right now. So let's take a look at the biggest losers. Binance Coin. So Binance Coin's down 12% over the last 24 hours, but that's just because it's up 135% over the last 7 days, up to $123 a coin. Guys, this thing was under 50 not long ago at all. Pancake Swap lost a little bit with it. Pancake Swap has become the quote-unquote decentralized exchange on the Binance platform, and they're kind of intertwined at the moment as they are the same company. But Pancake Swap has done really good. Less than a few months ago, guys, this thing was under $1. Now it's $6.35. But it is down 9% over the last 24 hours. OKB down 7%. Thorchain down 5.6%. Celsius Network down 5.4%. They are only up 12% over the last 7 days. I kind of have my eye on them because it's a great project and they might have some good room to pump. UMA down. FTX token near Who by Voyager and Uniswap down 4.2%. But all in all, guys, a lot more green than red. It's hard to say there's any losers right now in crypto. If you own crypto and you're in the game, congratulations to you, because we have an incredible opportunity. Now, it's very easy to lose money in the bull market, especially if you're hopping around from coin to coin, because you're going to be paying fees, transaction fees, and you're going to be missing pumps. So, guys, be calm, pick some great winners, and I think this whole market's going to keep doing well. So let's look at some of the big news today regarding cryptocurrency. Over here on CNBC, it looks like Kevin O'Leary has his own cryptocurrency wallet now, and he says not all cryptocurrencies are created equal. He says he created a crypto wallet on Coinbase in 2017. At the time, he says he was lecturing at Harvard Business School, and the students challenged him to be an investor in crypto. And I said, you know what? I have no problem with that. In fact, I'll risk $100. So with $100, O'Leary, who is chairman of O-Shares ETFs, bought about $16 worth of each digital coin available at the time, which included Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and XLM. As of February 2nd, O'Leary said his wallet's worth had dropped to about $88.97. So that is a little bit weird to me, guys, because I happen to know that in 2017, XRP was not on Coinbase, because that's when I started getting into cryptocurrency. And at the time, I had to go to Binance to get XRP. I couldn't get it on Coinbase. So I don't know how he bought XRP in 2017, but that's a little strange. Also, he says as of February 2nd, his portfolio has actually dropped down to $88. So he's not doing well compared to the rest of us because I'm not down. Now, how come I didn't make a ton of money, he says? Because not all cryptocurrencies are equal. That's why I don't really love this crypto stuff. You have to guess which coin is going to move. Compared to the others, the only one that's really worked is Bitcoin. All the rest are crypto crap. Although he says Bitcoin is the best cryptocurrency, O'Leary still would not put a lot of money into it. Should I respect it? Yes, I'm not against it. But would I put a lot of capital into it? No. I don't want to own something that goes up and down 30% in a day or week, he says. So, okay, guys, it is a big headline. Kevin O'Leary is a very well-known businessman. He has that spot on the Shark Tank, which is a show that America loves, where venture capitalists listen to pitches from entrepreneurs and then they might buy in or offer some capital for equity in the company. It's a pretty entertaining show. But, you know, when you look at his comments around crypto, it's really typical of a lot of these guys. He says everything but Bitcoin is crypto crap. You know, we all know that that isn't true. And he also says you have to guess at which one's going to go up. Well, when it comes to stocks and stock markets, why don't they say you have to guess at which stock? So when you're in the traditional markets and you're in the stock market, you're very respectable when you're doing your research and you're learning about the company and you're looking at the P&L statement, and you're a sophisticated investor when you go into a lesser known stock that you like the fundamentals of. Well, why are we just guessing? Can't we look at the coin's white paper? Can't we look at the use case and contemplate in our minds what this could do for society? It's not a guess. He just doesn't know anything about it, so he's guessing. All right, we're not guessing here on the channel. We're looking into the fundamentals of these tokens, but it's still a headline. Kevin O'Leary, not all cryptocurrencies are equal, but we just found out from his comments that he's not an expert on the subject. So that's one article. Now here's another one, and I would say this is much bigger news. MasterCard will support crypto payments in 2021. MasterCard will directly support cryptocurrency payments in 2021. The payments giants alluded to a future where stablecoins are used on the network. The Post said that it has plans to let customers, merchants, and businesses use cryptocurrencies directly on MasterCard network this year. However, it made clear that only select assets would be supported. The company made specific reference to stablecoins, stating that they offer reliability and security and are often more regulated and reliable than the other assets. The Post outlined for criteria crypto assets will need to fall under be approved into the MasterCard network. The Post has outlined 4 criteria crypto assets will need to fall under to be approved onto the MasterCard network: consumer protections, adherence to KYC procedures, compliance with local laws, and suitability for payments were all listed. Stablecoins are a real point of focus. Notably, this post said that the assets should be for spending, not investment. So if you guys don't know, a stablecoin is a digital asset pegged to a real-world currency like the US dollar. So an example would be Tether or USDC, where the coin is essentially always at $1 of value. So that's basically what MasterCard is saying here. They are accepting cryptos for payments, but stable coins. So they're not looking to offer like an investment platform where you can hold a speculative coin. They're more looking into allowing stable coins to be payment. But that's really big still for a crypto holder like myself, because what if I had a MasterCard and I'm racking up a balance and I have a few $100,000, let's just say, in Ethereum, but I'm low on cash? You know, that can happen. You can have a lot of crypto and for whatever reason be low on cash, believe me. And I could pay my credit card bill directly with my Ethereum by simply swapping the ETH for a stable coin and then quickly paying. You know, it's one step, swapping the ETH for a stable coin, and then you make the payment on MasterCard essentially with your Ethereum because that's what you're using. So it's all part of this future that's coming true out of our imaginations, out of our community, out of our willpower to create value on the internet and say, you know what, we can determine what's value. Guys, I absolutely love cryptocurrency. I am a big gamer, man. I am a huge gamer. I have loved video games my whole life. Now, as soon as I'm done with this video, which is in a few minutes because we're at the end here, I am going to change clothes, get ready for work, and head into the office to put in a solid 10 days and earn my living. And there is nothing wrong with that. I'm proud of myself. It's very respectable to work hard for your money, obviously. But what if I could earn income through a video game? What if in my favorite video game I was earning enough money to pay my mortgage, to offer a decent lifestyle to my children? You know, that is the future that many of these crypto projects are moving towards. A lot of my friends that don't totally know crypto yet, they say, well, how is it valuable? How does it create economic output? And I just want to say, guys, that through video game ecosystems, we are going to see a new realm of value, okay? And in-game economies can very well support people's lives in the future. So watch out. We know that DeFis are huge. We know that NFTs are huge. But guys, I'm so pumped up about what gaming and blockchain is going to be able to offer society in a few years. Because when you think about it, a lot of the jobs that human beings have traditionally done are being made obsolete by automation and by technology, and even by environmental regulations that put restrictions on fossil fuel endeavors like mining, drilling, and refining. So they're telling these people to go learn to code, essentially. Well, let me tell you something. It's a lot more likely that these coal miners can learn how to play a video game before they can learn how to become a blockchain developer, or some kind of a code writer of sorts. So as traditional jobs become more scarce, human beings still have to provide economic output. Enter a video game ecosystem. So I'm just going to use, for example, a game like World of Warcraft. So World of Warcraft is a large, sprawling video game ecosystem that is online, and you create an avatar for yourself as a player. So you're a player, you pick an orc or a goblin or a knight, a paladin, you pick a character, okay? And this character represents you in the game. So you start as a low-level character with no items. And the goal of the game is to increase your character's level. And when you level up, your strength, defense, and all these statistics, they increase. And also to acquire awesome items that allow you to be better in battle, like swords, armor, shields, a staff for a wizard, what have you, okay? Now, World of Warcraft has already been offering this stuff, but it doesn't offer true ownership, because you can get these items. Yes, you can get these items, and they do belong to your username, and they are on your account, so only your avatar will have them, but you can't sell them. That is where video games have failed for their players as of this point. Yes, you can get items that your character has, you're not going to lose them or whatever, but you can't trade those for other items, and you can't sell those to other players, because not every player wants to do all the hard work to unlock certain items and stuff like that. So what is going to happen, projects like Gala Games, Sandbox, Super Farm, which is a great new project coming out by Elio Trades, they are bringing these economies of value to video game ecosystems, where for simply playing the game, you could earn an in-game currency. And in that game, you can use that currency to buy items, spells, land, what have you. And you will be able to trade those in-game currencies for XRP or Bitcoin, guys. And we all know that you can trade XRP or Bitcoin for cash, right? So what that means, I'm telling you, within 5 years, you are going to have people whose job is their video game. And this is just incredibly exciting to me, guys. All right, I ended with a nice rant. For any of you that are still here after all this rambling of me, please hit subscribe if you didn't do it already. Tap the bell so you don't miss the next one, and we will see you on the next video.